Hello everyone, welcome to the Tournament of Peace. Today with me is Markus Rager. Welcome Markus.
Thank you.
And congratulations for your win.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can show us your game.
It was Queen's Gambit accepted, favorite of Stevic.
Yeah.
And I chose the sharpest line e4 and I prepared something specifically for the game.
Yeah, because he lost against Ceparino. Ceparino commented the game with this rook e1. Relatively new idea.
So I didn't see the comments I saw the game, but I thought I should try in some other variation.
Okay.
And he chose e5, which is recently his favorite. And he followed one game that he won in European Team Championship against Moisenko.
Last round, yeah.
Last round, very important game for the
Croatia,
team,
yes,
and it was also a nice game. It went till here, and in this game, Moisenko played bishop g3, which is the most logical move. But I checked a bit and I prepared one interesting line. It's queen a4 check. It's a very concrete move, and I surprised Stevic with this move. He started to think, and okay, black has a couple of moves. I mean, almost any legal move to parry the check is interesting, and it's very complex because a lot of pieces are hanging. Bishop on b4 is hanging, the knight on d4 is hanging, bishop on f4 is hanging. So everything is up. He played c6, which is one of the main moves.
Thinking, or?
But he spent like 10-15 minutes here. I played queen takes b4, and I think he has to take the bishop on f4 now, and I castled long. This was still. And now there are a lot of threats, and over the board this position is very unpleasant because black cannot castle. I'm threatening some discovery with the knight on d4. So it's, again, black has a couple of moves. Basically all queen moves like queen f6, queen e7, queen f6 would be one option, or even queen g5, and maybe also knight a6 to attack the queen. So again, many options. He played queen e7, which looks like the most solid. Queen takes e7, king takes e7, and if I take maybe on c4, he will have time to finish his development. But I played knight f5, which was almost, I think, last move of my preparation. And I thought that white is slightly better, but here again, it's a big choice.
But in modern chess, you prepare everything and then it's slight plus in some kind of endgame. It's not easy to have more,
Yeah, but actually this endgame is quite unpleasant. And here Stevic spent a lot of time, I think, maybe 30 minutes, and he could not find anything satisfactory. Because, I mean, the knight on f4 is a bit loose. I always have rook b4 ideas, and I threaten bishop takes c4.
So, for example, b5?
b5? I thought, okay, probably some wild stuff like bishop c4 is too much, but g3,
Okay, so knight needs to go on the rim,
If knight goes here, then I have very unpleasant move, bishop g2, and in this diagonal now there are some problems. Even I could consider knight take b5 first. Also there's rook e1. And now there are probably too many threats. So maybe he has to play knight d5, but then it's the question, I mean, maybe b5 will be also weak at some point, or knight d3, but also knight d3.
But knight d3 and another rook is coming, and this looks very dubious.
Yeah, like over the board I didn't know what he would choose, and also I didn't spend so much time because I thought, I mean, there are too many options for black, and once he makes one, I will consider.
This is logical. He is afraid of some preparation or something, so rook e8 to get off.
Rook e8
get away with the king. So.
And trying, I mean, he was trying to get some endgame maybe with pawn down, but
doubled pawns,
but maybe with this doubled f, but it's still not so easy because I have this bishop c4 move, and now I'm threatening, I think, rook d4. For example, if king f8 comes, I have rook d4. I guess taking on g2 is too much. I mean, the knight is not lost immediately because still e1 square, but even some move like king d2 could be interesting, I thought. Or bishop e2 is also one option to cut the knight. I mean, knight g2 doesn't look like the move, so knight h5, but then I thought I can maybe start pushing some more g4 and g5. And I don't know. Knight cannot go back to h5 because bishop comes to e2.
Yes, and another knight is not easy.
Yeah, if knight fd7, I mean, they don't get out. Knight g8 also doesn't make pretty side, so it's understandable that he chose b5, because my bishop on c4 was kind of ideally placed because it was attacking f7 and also covering d3, e2, many squares. So once I go to b3, I'm a bit out of the way, and also knight a6 can develop easily. And initially I planned rook d4.
Okay.
But it could be very similar to the game, but if he takes on c4, I have rook e1 check. And if king f8, it would transpose, but he has knight e6, I thought. It's also a very unpleasant position after rook c4 because many weak pawns, but still same number of pawns. And so I liked rook e1 more because it avoids this option of knight e6. And another important point was that in this position, if I take immediately on f4, he will play knight d7, and if rook takes c4, he has knight e5. And now knight d3 is a threat, he can come with king f6 maybe, and I mean it's still very unpleasant for black, but he gets some play. And you will see the difference in the game. I start with rook e1 check, he has to go king f8, I change this rook, and I go rook d4. He cannot move the knight because knight g2 just loses the knight after bishop f1. And if knight h5, which probably was his original intention, I have a very beautiful move knight b5. And there's no way to cover knight c7 because knight d6, it's knight d6 check, and even after rook d8, I have knight c8.
But some f6.
And what he missed was that after cb5, bishop d5, knight c6, it's check on c6 in this variation, because otherwise rook c8 would come, and it's still unclear what is happening. So for this reason, he cannot move the knight. Also, I mean, he could also consider g5, but it has the same problem because fg, and again we have knight b5. In the position, it's again the same motif, and so he takes on c4. I take on f4, knight d7, and the rook takes c4. And now the big difference is he doesn't have knight e5 because I have rook e4. And for this reason, he now has to worry about this c6 pawn, like how to protect it, because even rook c8, I can consider maybe knight b5. So he decided for c5. And
why not now knight e4? I was wondering.
I was looking at knight e4
because you were thinking, I think, a bit in this moment.
Because to make the most precise way, I thought king e7, knight takes c5, rook c8, b4, and I wasn't sure, maybe a5. And I was considering some move like king b2 or a3. I thought it should be very good for white, but somehow I thought I give him now the initiative. I mean, I would be 2 pawns up, but he has some play. And I was thinking very long, and I decided for safe option rook h4. The idea is he has to play h6, because knight f6 doesn't work because of g4. And he cannot stop g5, even h6 doesn't help. g5 would come anyway, so h6, I played knight d5, tempo on knight c7. He played rook c8, and I play f6, and I change my double pawn, and I destroy his structure. So king f8, fg7, king g7, and I saw this endgame.
You are probably you will be better even without a pawn.
That it should be easily winning. And I avoid all his activities. So I felt this is more, this is easier win for white than. And here again, I was not sure because all my pieces, they look very nice. Like, probably it's just now matter of taste what to do. I mean, I can keep the rook, maybe improve my king with king c2. But I decided for rook g4. I mean, king h7, the king is really far away, so he goes king f8, and I played rook g8, and I went for the knight endgame.
Well, people usually say that knight endgames are similar like pawns, and okay, not so similar, but very close.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
That
easy.
Pawn
Yeah,
endgame is winning, knight endgame should be winning.
It's
I
not
was
easy.
also thinking about this, but one thing is in theory and the other one is when you play. But I thought it should be relatively safe. So now I started to bring my king f6. And now I was not sure if king e6 is a real threat. I mean, my knight cannot go out, but his knight can also not move. So I thought I just bring my knight back to a very safe square. I block this pawn and slowly I bring my king. Played knight f6, starting to threaten some knight g4, knight e4 stuff. So f3, knight d5, knight e3. Again, everything is protected. And I started to play my king d3. He played f5, which I think was a good move. Because maybe if I play f4, it's not so easy for me to win. Because then it's very hard to make a pass pawn on the king side.
Yeah.
So I played g4. I allow one pawn exchange, but on the other hand, I get king e4. It's important because king c5, king e5 doesn't work at the moment, knight c4. And in the end, I win at least for one tempo. I don't know, maybe more, but at least one. Yeah, I counted a couple of times. So he went knight d7, king e4. Now I have this very nice square. Okay, now I need slowly to improve my position. Knight c6. Now I played knight d5. I'm threatening knight c7, and I stop knight b4. So I do two good things. He played a5, and now I have this option to go back knight e3. With the idea that now the pawn on a5 will be very weak, I have my knight on c4 attacks the pawn on a5. And whenever I move my a pawn, he cannot attack b3 because knight a5 will always protect b3. So to provoke a5 was pick a g5. Now king f6, I played h4. For a moment I thought his idea was maybe knight e5 now. To attack g4. But I have a very beautiful win, I think, with this knight d5. And I can start checking. The king has to stay somewhere.
And on f5.
And king f6 is g5.
Yes.
And king d6 is knight f5. And knight
again, knight protects.
And knight again protects, yeah. So he went back king e6, but now knight c4 came. He played knight b4. Maybe the last small importance was to play a3, that after knight c6, a4, it's his move. Because if it's my move, maybe I have to push g5, which should be also winning, but like this, I keep my pawns safe, and now he resigned because basically he has no move. Knight from c6 cannot move, and if the king moves, I can enter with my king.
Yeah, so Stevic was very, very safe before with his Queen's Gambit accepted. Now 2 games he lost. Probably he will need to change the opening or something, because
I don't know. It's difficult. Yeah, if you just have one opening, of course you invite the opponents for some preparation, but on the other hand, you have also a lot of experience.
Yeah, and it's solid opening in general. But with the e5, because you are playing also e4 recently, with e5 he's making sometimes some sidelines, and it's not easy to caught him in catch him in the preparation.
I decided relatively quickly for d4 because I thought that there I know where he's going and I can prepare something.
Yeah. Today all white or most of white players won, so black is not okay in tournament of peace today, huh?
Yeah, today was a tough day for black players.
Is it a strategy for you that you press a bit against Croatian players, especially with your white, because okay, foreign players are very strong or solid? So is this some kind of strategy to maybe, of course, you're rating favorite when you're playing against Croatian players? So, but it's sometimes last year backfired for some players, because there was some wins with black of our players.
No, I would not say like this. I mean, simply with white you get more chances. Like in general, my white games were more interesting. Also with Ivanchuk, I had some advantage. It was some fight.
You were better in the opening, but later, yes. But it was a nice game,
Yeah, so it's.
This is first time in Tournament of Peace. How would you? What do you say about the tournament in general and Zagreb. I don't know if you played before in Zagreb.
I think I never visited Zagreb before, which is a shame because it's so near. Yeah, like I live in Graz. It's like.
But okay, you are chess players.
It's almost the same distance as Vienna. Yeah, so it's.
But okay, chess players usually go where there are chess tournaments. So this is the reason.
Yeah, I missed once. Like my wife visited Zagreb, but I was playing some World Rapid and Blitz, and I only joined the holiday a bit later when they were already down at the coast. Yeah, so I could not visit Zagreb.
What do you think
and
about
the tournament is very nice. It's high level. It's fantastically organized, and it's a great tradition. Yeah?
Okay, yeah, true. When you see a Fischer picture on the wall,
like also you feel that in this hotel everything is about chess. Yeah, like we have the playing hall, we have this commentary room, and also in the cafe they are transmitting the games, and there are always a couple of people who are watching and actively discussing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there is some kind of chess.
Like if you enter the cafe, you have to be ready that people will ask why you played that move for some other.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Tomorrow, whom do you play?
I play with Palazzo.
With Palazzo you play. Okay, thanks, Marcus, for joining us, and good luck.
Thank you.